Hey, Pete Rivera here, aka Pete the Peptide Guy, and this is the podcast lane. So today I have a special guest, Jeff Lester. Hey, Jeff, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Thank you so much for asking. Thank you for being here, by the way.
Thank you.
Um, your business is very interesting in a sense that we all need it.
We
It's
do.
at one point or the other,
Yep.
right? And you don't know, and I'm being a little cryptic about where I'm going with this. But I want you to explain to me what and our audience is
Solterra
Solterra
Solutions.
Solutions.
Yep.
Say that 5 times fast.
Yeah.
And what that is, because then the audience will know what I meant.
Cool. Well, Solterra Solutions, it's a hauling logistics company, a little bit of a fancier name for junk removal. We do a little bit more than just junk removal. We've got, of course, that's your bread and butter. That's the right here, right now stuff. But we focus on estate and assisted living cleanouts. Not assisted living cleanouts. We focus on estate cleanouts. We focus on the assisted living move-ins, from the packing to the moving in, to that kind of a compassionate kind of a feel. um, Auto transport, where you're moving your cars to and from the mechanic, high end cars from state to state. We do that as well. Being a realtor for the past few years, we do little things like yard makeovers, more of a getting it picture ready, cleaning things out and stuff like that too. So a little bit of everything.
Yeah, no, it sounds like a little bit, and it's kind of like all over, right?
It
Because
is.
yeah,
It
yeah.
is.
I mean, and it's, of course, being in Arizona, most people don't have attics or basements.
No, no.
I'm a New Yorker, so I'm used to that. So most of your stuff winds up in the garage,
Usually in the garage and
right?
shed in the backyard and something like that.
Yeah, that lane on the side of the
Yep.
house that just
Yep.
keeps getting packed up,
Yep.
right? Um, so why did you find yourself in this space?
Solterra Solutions is kind of a the starting point of a vision I have. Kind of, I've been in the golf course business. I've been in the real estate. I saw a need for what I could do, and I'm more of a that niche thing. I do one of the things like I mentioned with the assisted living assistance. I want to have that more of a compassionate feel from that transition from home to there. And the large item pickups and deliveries and stuff like that that kind of help with that as well. But one of the things that I'm working on is being able to offer jobs for young adults with disabilities, autism, cerebral palsy, and stuff like that. That's kind of where my business is solutions. I've come across some great people and stuff, and I've added things to what I do. Where the yard makeover was at, we do fence painting, and the fences around here are the concrete walls, and cleaning those things up. But that's my passion, is being able to have that for those young adults and stuff like that too. So it's
Yeah, no, I mean, you're created a need, right? But then you're also helping out people in need.
yep, it's kind of
And that is like super cool, and again, I'm one of those people. I'm handy, like if you give me instructions, but I'm only like a two screwdriver guy in a four screwdriver world. So you know what I mean. I would definitely need your
yeah.
assistance in a lot of things in the backyard.
Well, we were talking about that the other day. With AI coming, there's a lot of things AI is taking away, but AI is not going to pick up your junk. AI is not going to sort your stuff and clean it out. And AI is not going to be personal with the things that matter most. It's just going to be shoved in a box. There's memories there and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah,
But
and having that personal connection. I would never think of a removal business, right?
yeah,
Having the compassion to do the move-ins, but you're such an eclectic thinker, and you put all these little things together in this one great company, and you're servicing so many people in so many different ways. Where did that start from you? Like, where does that come from inside of you?
with the service part, I don't know. I've always been kind of wanting to help other people. From the restaurants I had in Colorado to what I'm doing now, um, to the new clothing line my wife and I are getting ready to launch, which is really focused around motivation, faith, kind of just inspiration stuff. Some funny kind of message. Wear your words is kind of one of our slogans and stuff. And we're going to partner with local charities where we have donations and monies can go to those agencies as well. So it's kind of we're hoping to launch that in January.
Wow, that's fantastic. I mean, again, another project out there helping people,
Yep.
right? And doing good for others. Um, so you mentioned that it's just one part of the bigger version. What's bigger coming?
Well, it all started with I just moved here about a year and a half ago. My wife and I did, just to get a little closer to our kids. Our son's here, our daughter's in Colorado. And it meant a lot to be here. We saw with the future and stuff, we wanted to be close to all that, and it was important to us. What I was doing in the golf course business, I didn't want to get back into that. I didn't want to get back into real estate. So what I knew was personal training. So I got into that, and I fell in love with helping people my age. I had some clients that were had autism, and we just became really close. And that's where it kind of, it just kind of clicked. They say, I want to do these things. I want this kind of a gym feel. And but I didn't want to start it right away. So I thought, what can I do to kind of do, kind of come together with the vision I have with helping people? So Solterra started, where I'm being able to kind of accomplish the things I've wanted to. I'm working with young adults. The Drip and Threads, our clothing line, working with the local charities, which leads me to the other things with my nonprofit that I'm working on starting, working with foster families in the area. And it all comes full circle to my fitness gym, which is kind of under wraps right now because I want to keep that's kind of a baby of mine in the future and stuff. So
Okay, so I can get a little tease out of you.
not
I don't know.
it's
Yeah.
just going to be something that Arizona needs,
Okay. Hey,
you know,
I'm all about
you know.
fulfilling the need. You know what I
Yep,
mean?
yep,
Because
definitely.
we all need and want something, and then sometimes you got to meet in the middle,
Yep,
right?
yep,
And coming from a fitness guy, being myself for over 30 years, it's nice to hear that you have this vision of helping other people, and not just a physical way, but also throughout their lives,
yep.
which is great. So what have you seen as some of your biggest successes so far in the business?
Um, I don't know. It's kind of I just hearing, it's kind of weird. In the junk removal, I've met a lot of really good people, and I've met a lot of, you know, in the same industry. It's a saturated business, and a lot of things that I think that I'm doing are saturated and stuff. I've learned, like one of my biggest mentors that in this business right now, he's a 19-year-old kid that started on his own in high school. He's amazing. I learned a lot from him. Um, there's when you're helping someone out and clean out, and kind of going through those items, it's I've gone through it with my family, my mother-in-law and stuff. It's not easy all the time, and it kind of when you're comfortable and they're going through it, it's memory lane and stuff. It's not being forced to throw things away and stuff like that. It's kind of doing it the proper way,
Yeah.
and just it's the helping part.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah. So you're navigating people through what could be an emotional time,
yep,
instead of just saying, hey, listen, let's just take all this stuff that we're not going to use anymore because they're not here anymore. They moved out or they're gone this way. And instead, you're really looking at them as these are stuff that's important to you. And
exactly,
we're just
yep,
not going to junk it. You know what I mean?
yep.
It doesn't need to just be thrown away. Let's work through it. Let's talk through it. That is the junk removal is not what you do.
Yeah.
It's almost like I look at it as like personal salvation, you
You can see
know?
it that way, and this thing too. When I'm picking stuff up, like a couple jobs I've had, majority of it doesn't go to the junk removal. You're donating it. You're just kind of finding a need for it and stuff. I did an office clean out, and it was 6 rooms, and majority of it I was able to find till we donated it to a company. It's a local business around here that they actually take used stuff and help small businesses that start up. So that's what I want to do. That's kind of, and I've met a lot of the junk remove are the same way. They all really want to do that, and it's kind of a neat little every business you go into when you're in real estate, you've got your teams, and it was great. And in the golf course business, all those kind of businesses and restaurant, you find that, and it's the same thing with junk removal too. You know what I mean,
Yeah,
and stuff, and
a nice little community.
it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
I, is it competitive?
Oh, 100%. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But there's a lot. Everyone there. This is a big city. Um, there's, like I said, you're not just doing junk removal. You're doing a lot of little things and stuff too. Um, you'll you'll get that recommendation, and they'll ask if you can do this, and usually it's a yes. I can do that as well, whatever you need, type thing. So
Yeah. Yeah. You're like this entrepreneur, like personified. Like
yeah,
there's like you got like 15 businesses under one person, and they all serve a need, and just sitting next to you, your energy is amazing, and you just have just like such a good feeling. And I'm so happy that you're able to do this. How do people reach out to meet you? How do they get connected with your service?
Well, right now you can reach out through Solterra Solutions. It's www.solterrasolutions48.com. That's on my website, and you can reach out through there. My phone number is 602-448-5897. You can reach out there, or got junk at solterrasolutions48.com.
Any social medias?
I am on Facebook with Solterra Solutions. I just launched my Drip and Threads on Facebook. It's just a few pictures and just little bits of what we're gonna do. Haven't really thrown that out yet, but it's I do think this line is gonna be pretty cool and stuff. But you can look out there too.
Jeff, I'm excited. I'm excited for you. Keep doing that great work. This is Jeff Lester with Solterra Solutions, and this is Pete, Pet That Guy, saying thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you. I really enjoyed it.
You too.